Raw Majestics.
Oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, oh. Day and night, I feel like I'm one of a kind. On the rise, I'ma do me all of the time. I'm so tired of the lies and vomit out. Build my legacy, not blinded by some clout. This what I do and I do what I love. I'ma always stay true, but it's never enough. Born in the hood, but was never a thug. I done learned from the streets, wouldn't trade it for none. Fine, dick, mommy, can't keep my eyes off your body. Bust it down, private shawty. Hit my private body, every seem like lottie-dotty. Keep it on the shawty, maybe then you'll stay around me. It's okay, yeah. It's alright, you do look like you're my type. Begging, please don't kill my vibe, yeah. Keep it anonymous. Start with my tongue on the neck. She won't be seeing my check. What to go on to the next. Rolling Stone, that's exactly what I be. The only road that I call an odyssey. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. Bitch, I'm just telling the truth. Gotta be keeping the truth. Bitch, I'm just telling the truth. Gotta be keeping the truth. Hold your balance, learn to hold your balance. Psychedelics got me introspective, seeing valid shit. I got past the bandages, all with all the damage did. Covered up in calluses. What's life without challenges? That shit too deep for the moment. I need to roll up some potent. I need to I need to fucking go in. These rappers for red, glowing on nothing but trap beats. Feel like I'm running a track meet. They hit the wall, I'm giving my all. LeBron, I'm stuffing the stat sheet. Whereby I'ma go rap for me head there. Kicking up knowledge, I'm sensei. If you do not fuck with it, vete. Keep my whip sharp like a blade, I do not fuck with no lames, all that I need is my faith, faith in myself getting paid, I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. I'ma just keep it real, so you know how I feel. Bitch, I'm just telling the truth. Gotta be keeping the truth. Bitch, I'm just telling the truth. Gotta be keeping the truth.
Oh my gosh. It's oh man, just you know what I mean? Like, shout out to Antidote, man. Shout out to Frontlines ENT. You know how we rock here. We play shit we own. We play shit we own. Shout out to Chip too. Shout out to everybody affiliated, associated with Frontlines ENT. Oh my gosh, man! Yeah, man, I remember. I still remember that them two when that first happened, and they were like in the lab and it was feeding. I was, oh man, yeah, man, yeah. That was a good trip. Good trip. What's good, y'all? How's everybody doing? Welcome to A Better Man. This is True Vibe TV's show that is dedicated to the betterment of men. We do not women bash. We're not trying to teach men how to hook up and all this other stuff. We're talking about true commitment, true relationships, true life, true everything. We always love you ladies to continue to chime in, talk to us. Shout out to everybody that's watching live or that will watch later. Once again, for those individuals who may not know, we are streaming live on this platform on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube simultaneously. We have all up, so please comment, and we will be able to get your comments, and we'll have some fun. All right, so I am one of your hosts, Truth. I'm Mr. CEO himself across from me, Mr. BR himself. How are you today?
I'm good. Ecstatic. Can't say more about that.
Shout out to the, and I'm a Jet fan, y'all, but I still gotta get the Bills their credit.
Bills, they credit. I feel good. My mother's a Ravens fan.
Yeah, that was a,
She's a Ravens fan.
yeah, man. I was sitting there, I was like, yo,
Got a lot of family down in the Maryland, Baltimore area.
that's conflicted. Like a good win, but like I don't want to celebrate, but I'm happy because of the win.
Yeah, my mother. My mother was like, yo, she goes, even though I'm a Ravens fan, she's like, I wanted y'all to win. She knows that I suffered.
Oh no, it's not just that, and I think dude is a phenomenal quarterback. That offense sucks ass.
Yeah,
Just me.
We got a lot of work.
Shout out to Chicago Bulls. Just spanked Dallas 117-101.
I'm a Bulls fan.
Well, we all that we have in common.
Bulls and Yankees.
Yeah. But you know, I know that the offense
It's suspect.
is suspect. You gear up to stop the run. You dare him to beat you passing.
He started doing that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's been like last couple of games, whatever. So hopefully, that's a great organization. Hopefully, they'll tweak and twerk it and get them ready for next year.
Sean Durman's 4th year here. Nobody was really expecting him to do this year.
Well, I mean, you know,
This is Josh Allen's 3rd year.
yeah, go for it as hard as you can because your offensive coordinator is going to be a head coach next year.
Emily's in the mic as well.
Which one?
Smart if I actually turn my mic
Oh,
on.
you.
Be nice if I turn my mic on, Emily. Thank you.
Thanks,
Schoon Tune,
Butterfly.
what up, Schoon Tune?
What's good? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you. Oh,
Ninth
man.
9-round fitness down in Parsippany.
Yeah, go check that gentleman out. Fitness is always something you want to be a part of.
Definitely. If you need to get your weight together, you need to get on a meal plan, good workout plan. Check out my man, LaRon McKnight, 9-round fitness.
You got an address?
No, I do not.
Telephone
But
number?
he's
He's listening. Hit us with the
Schoon,
your address.
Schoon, what's your information, pimp?
Give us your information so we can put it out to anybody here. Myself, I will be starting CrossFit tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Did the gym for a couple of months. I feel I got a little extra pep back in my step.
That's
I couldn't
good.
just start straight out with CrossFit.
Nah,
that shit's
that
brutal.
should have buried you.
So I did that for a little bit. Now I'm ready. CrossFit, here I come.
Yeah, good job, man.
She's like, better. Yeah, the mic wasn't on, but thank you.
Yeah, it's my fault.
All good.
Slipping.
Oh, man.
Buffalo Bills. That's all I gotta say.
Shout out, man. You know, you got to come on my Jet show. Talk
Yeah,
about your
we got-
team, show the
definitely.
love. Definitely doing one this week. I'm going to talk about the head coach.
Yeah, your new hire.
And a lot of those fake-ass Jet fans, I'm going in on them.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? I don't care how many followers you got, how many views you got. You're a fake-ass Jet fan. And I'm going to get on you like I've been getting on y'all all motherfucking season long, praying for your team to lose and shit like that. All right, y'all. So you know how we always start. We always start out with some information, COVID, finances, along those lines. Do you have any information before I go in, BR?
Nothing. All I gotta say is shout out to Jeff. Shout out to my man Jazz. Hope you get better.
Yeah, man. Feel better. Jeff, take care of that. You know what I mean? Hopefully you don't get those socks dirty.
Yeah, man.
Take care of what you got. Take care.
I have no info on COVID. I have not been watching the news. I've been I haven't. I just haven't been watching
It's
the
all
news.
good. It's all good. Well, I got a little, then we'll go straight in. Probably won't be too long today, but we got to give you something,
What you got?
as we always do. All right, so I just want to give people a heads up and, again, remind everyone that at the end of the day, if you see a complex going up in your neighborhood, even though it says luxury, still apply. They are giving people discounted apartments. Jeff put out yesterday that his sister got pretty much $1,000 off
Wow.
on her rent forever.
Sheesh. Joe Rock, what up, man? Thanks for tuning in,
Thanks
brother.
for tuning in. For
Wow.
a place that's $3,000, she's pretty much getting it for $2,000.
Nice.
And that's forever.
Can't be.
That's not
shit.
just
It's not a 6-month
starting,
deal.
6-month deal.
A
That
G
is
off
the
for rent for the rest of her
locked-in.
life.
You know, these landlords are looking for people with occupations.
Yeah,
So
man.
if you are employed and you're looking to better your situation, and I hope you are, especially if you have kids, you're looking to get your kids in a better neighborhood, this is the time.
That's dope. Can't beat
This is the time. All right. Also, want to give a little more information. We have some apartments in the northern New Jersey. I'll give you a little information that I have, but you got to do the rest of the research. But you got some apartments that are not accepting security deposits. I'm going to say that again.
Wow.
They are not accepting security deposits. They said, hold on to that. All right. Whenever you ever heard that.
that. They want to make sure you can secure that rent.
They want you to come in and pay the rent. This is where you're thinking long term.
Yeah, man. That's
This
not
is the
bad.
business sense, the business way. I'm not going to jam you up for 1.5, 2.5 when I could get you in here for a $3,000, $3,500 rent for $2,000 where you're sitting loving pretty. You're going to run up in there. Again, it's a luxury apartment. Everything's indoor. Those luxury apartments have gyms. They have indoor washer and dryer. You have parking. And overall, it's just a better overall living, clean, stuff like that. This is the time. Don't think because you only making $17, $18 an hour, because that's $19, because that's what Amazon is paying right now for their pickers. So that's why I'm going off of that. You will be able to afford something out of your range just because of what's going on with the pandemic. We have what is this? BetterRentNJ.com. They have apartments there where the first month is free.
Whew. That's even better.
Again, that's
That's a win.
BetterRentNJ.com. They have apartments on here where your first month rent is free.
Yeah, well,
All right.
And you know how to put down the security on some of these places?
Probably did. You have, but for the most, oh shoot, Cleveland touchdown. Oh snap.
Oh, man.
For you sports people, Cleveland just scored 17-22, and I'm still waiting to see if Mahomes is coming out of the locker room from that concussion. Looked like he got. Keep it going. So you also have what's this? Tula. It's TRUAAL. They have apartments on there with no security deposit. Once again, let me touch it, see if I can give you a full. I'm reading it from it straight live. So that's get this out the way. All right, so that's TRULIA, Tulia, if I'm pronouncing it right, .com. All right, there are apartments on there where there is no security deposit.
Hop on it.
Now I don't
That's
know.
not bad.
I don't know where you live at.
Yeah, I don't know where that's located at, but
Yeah, I know where it's located at, but again, we're talking about northern New Jersey. Check them out. Again, there are apartments on this site that are not asking for a security deposit. Again, most security deposits are asking for 1.5 or 2.5 months rent.
Yeah.
They're also asking for application fees, which are being waived. There's a lot of things. Give you a great opportunity to do it. So there's also another website, which is Zumper.com. Okay, that's Z. Make sure I got this right. That's ZUMPER.com. That is also another website that has apartments that do not want security deposits.
hey, man, take advantage of the opportunities right now. They're out there. Take advantage. If you're looking to upgrade your living situation, now's the time.
If you're looking to upgrade or just looking to move out or do something different,
And if you're looking
now
for
is the time.
and if you're looking for houses, the housing market is definitely
just
now.
about to say that.
It's the time. It is a buyer's market.
It is the time. That's the only sites I was able to get. I'm still looking. Try to give y'all as much information as we can, like we always do. But check them. Check Craigslist, all those. Even on there are people waiving everything. Move in.
Yeah.
Show me a valid pay stub.
And you got it.
6 months worth of pay stubs or 3 months or whatever, and these people let you move in. They want some type of money. And it's just more lines of you have a lot of people who are out of work. And for those people who was just getting over and not paying rent because they couldn't get kicked out, you better be moving into a freaking house.
Yeah, if you got all that, some people sitting on a lot of paper.
I mean, at least 20.
At least.
You're sitting on at least 20 grand. And the way the house market is now,
You can sit in something pretty for 20.
interest rates are still phenomenally low.
Yeah, it's
When have you ever moved into a luxury apartment where they're saying no application fees, no
first month free.
first month free, no security deposit?
Well, if anybody was paying attention to A Better Man back in June and July,
Yeah, we was telling
we were
everybody
telling that this shit was gonna
We
happen,
was telling y'all that this was gonna happen.
and here we are.
To prepare, get ready. So for
Here we
those you
are.
out there who are looking to better your situation, now's the time.
Make that move, Jack.
Now is definitely the time to make sure you take a hold of that. Let me just jump on. I wasn't on Instagram. Just give me 1 second.
There's a lot
I
of
want to jump on to Instagram.
it's a lot of advantages being taken. You got a lot of things opening up as far as opportunities. So you
Yeah,
gotta.
man, take full advantage.
This is
You
this
know,
is the time to do what you wanted to do.
well, I mean, it's more lines like how long have landlords got over on us?
That's what I'm saying. Now's your time to
Raising your rent every year, 5% or whatever.
They can't come and fix something when you call them. I mean, there's a lot of people living with a lot of bad landlords. I'm good. My landlord's
And now
pretty
is the
straight.
time for you to pretty much
Stick it to
get
him.
it back. Get it back. Stick it to them.
Stick it to him a little, man.
Get it back. Now, as far as a little more information, so Biden will be taking over in 3 days. And Biden more than likely will be signing that 1.9. Help me out here if I'm wrong, Emily. I think it's $1.9 trillion, where he's trying, as far as the stimulus, he's trying to include an extra $1,400.
Yeah, you're trying to get up to $2,000.
Which would get you the $2,000 that was promised. Promised, which the Democrats and Trump was trying to get you before. So your 6 plus the 14, that'll add up to the $2,000. Now I don't know if the $1,400 is a one time or is it going to be $1,400 per child, like they were doing with the $600.
Right.
Could you freaking imagine that though?
I don't know. I mean, shit. I know a lot of people got that 600 already.
Ooh, could you imagine $1,400 per child?
Shit. More new cars coming out. I'll tell you that much. It'll be a lot of new whips.
Yeah, Butterfly says 1.9 trillion. Thank you.
1.9 trill.
So hopefully that's part of it. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to be per house, per person, or is it just going to be for the household. What they were doing with the 600, they gave it per child. So
Patrick Mahomes will not return versus Browns.
It's over. They only down by, what's that, 5?
Sorry.
It's a brand new ball game, 10 minutes left. So at the end of the day, this is the time for you to benefit, especially if it's per. Lord
Vegas.
have mercy.
Vegas is going crazy right
Get over, people.
Vegas is going nuts.
Get over, especially you ladies who got like 4 or 5 kids. And I don't know if it stops after a certain child.
It's got to.
I don't know. I don't know.
You
if
can't
it
be
stops
sitting with
at-
7 kids and getting $1,400 per child. They just bought you a brand new house, car,
Boy,
wardrobe, and everything.
I always tell you, man, those ladies who do be getting help, you know what I mean? It be lobster and shrimps, man. We
Hey,
eating ramen noodles and shit.
Take care of your kids. That's all I gotta say. I don't care who does
All right,
it.
so Emily says most, not all, Americans. Exactly which, what is it? Dems won. Democrats won it for Biden. Well, you know what it is? I think, unfortunately, they were waiting for Trump to get out, and they're pretty much playing with human beings' livelihoods
Of course.
and food just to say the Democrats did it and not Trump did it. But again, they're eating. They have food on their table. They could give 2 shits if you have it on yours.
Hey,
Just speaking real.
that's
So again, we'll find out exactly who's going to get it, how it's going to work when it comes to as far as who will be getting the 1,400. When it comes to actual, I guess you would say, depending on where you stand financially.
yeah, wherever your
You
yearly
fall in that bracket, right.
yearly income falls.
Right.
If you fall within that 75 and higher, you ain't getting a damn thing.
What? Well, so what's happening also is in the works is what they're trying to work on this forgiveness thing, debt forgiveness. So I'm not sure how far this will be able to go. What's gonna happen?
I don't
Remember,
even white ball mine's clean. You want to do me a favor? And I don't even have that much. Just wipe all that shit clean.
I mean, I need to do something.
Give
I
me back
know-
up to the low sevens.
Right, and on top of that, what's the name is coming up? Tax season's come up.
It's here.
You see this TurboTax shit all over the
Man,
fucking place.
every commercial's about
Every
taxes.
commercial, like, are they really gonna do taxes this year?
Yeah, that's a good
Like,
question.
could you imagine doing tax like everybody's gonna fucking owe? Which I think is like kind of like why do you see all these commercials?
I think that's why they wanted to do it.
Right, you know, you used to getting, you know, maybe $2 or $3 grand, and you probably get like 500 back now because you didn't make anything or the government didn't make anything.
You got to owe back. There's gonna be a lot of people owing taxes to get this economy boosted again.
What? It's coming. So hopefully they can work out the debt to a certain extent to where everyone will have the opportunity to, just take this whole, because we only had really 2.5 months of 2020
Yeah,
before this shit shut down and made everything,
you had a good, I say September, October, November.
Well, I mean, we had January, February, then March is when
The shit hit.
The shit hit the fan. Shit kind of opened back up for Christmas, which we already knew they were going to do that to try to boost the economy to a certain extent, somewhat. And I pretty sure believe that as soon as Biden gets in, we're going to get shut down again. So I want people to be very, very mindful of that with the new strain in overseas.
Yeah.
And we're still getting record numbers of
Outbreaks in the
outbreaks. So I think the best thing would be to sit.
Chill out, man. Chill the fuck out. You should have been chilling out since March.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, people can't help themselves. They gotta get the fuck out the house, and a lot of people don't like their kids or the person that they're in the house with anyway.
I get that too. That's understandable.
Well, I mean, I look at it from this standpoint. Would you rather like go out and have a good time or fucking die?
Got to be smart right now.
You know,
Gotta
like
be smart.
you could party 2023. Like I don't give a fuck how old you are.
Yeah, you can
how
always
young
party.
you are.
Listen,
You'll be at it, man. Every place will be having deals and sales. Come on through here. I wouldn't buy those deals off of Facebook right now where, people can pretty much, buy a ticket to Las Vegas for $100 and you got 18 months to use it.
yeah, there's a lot of those going down.
Yeah, I think you need to
good.
just still wait a little bit more.
I'm good on the whole travel thing.
Still wait a little bit more. But, I think around, 2020, 2022, 2023.
You took this long, bro. You can wait another
Yeah,
year.
I think we'll definitely be back to normal. Like I said, the essential workers is where you want to go. So that's Walmart, what do you call it? Walmart, Sam's Club, BJ's, Amazon. Like right now, shit's so bad that Restaurant Depot is allowing regular customers to come get food. I think BJ's is
They
saying,
should,
fuck
though.
the, yeah,
I
fuck
mean-
the, yeah. You gotta get this money.
You got to get this money, bro.
Gotta get this money
And if, as a business, to restrict people right now would be absolutely
Yeah, it
stupid.
makes no sense.
You don't
makes
have
no
a you don't
sense.
you don't have a membership card, but we know you need to eat. People got families to feed, and
we
you
got
can't keep
food
hitting.
we gotta sell.
You can't keep hitting the shop right up and wasting all that money. So you got to go to Costco and BJ's and Restaurant Depot and buy shit in bulk,
You probably get a 20-pound steak right now for $5.99.
bro. If you go to Restaurant Depot, real shit, you go in Restaurant
Ew.
Depot, you can drop about a good solid $100,
Come out with something
and
real.
that shit should last you at
Yeah, it's
least
bulk shit there.
at least 2.5 months. You go out there and you get a box of chicken, a box of, you know what I mean? You get the seasoned chicken. They got everything frozen.
Yeah.
And you mix your shit up. That shit should last you a month, 2 months, 2.5 months easy.
Keep your money in your pocket,
Keep
people.
your money in your pocket. Buy everything in bulk and just cook small shit. Man.
Keep your money in your pocket. Buy wisely.
That's it,
So look out for that. Now, so like I said, as far as the forgiving debt, I don't know how that's going to happen. I don't know how tax season is going to go. It's going to be scary.
We got to roll with the punches on this one.
Yeah, I think they just need to just take it all up and ball it up and take an L, start all over.
I pray they would.
Especially if you're talking about shutting
pray.
down again, which looks like it's going to be Biden's method. Right now, the best thing to do is just scratch 2019, scratch 2020.
I would love to hear that. You know what?
Shut down at least until the summertime.
We're gonna withhold all taxes. Not withhold. No taxes need to be sent in for the year of 2020. Oh my God!
At least 2020. I'm not saying you have to send it to 21, but 2020 you gotta help people out, man.
That would be, oh my God, that would be so sweet.
Gotta help people out, man. Shit's getting.
I owed for 2019. God knows what's gonna happen in 2020.
Man, tell them to go ahead and just
tell them to eat 2020. It was a loss.
Yeah,
just chuck the whole year, bro.
Toss that out. Well, again, it's the best way to boost the economy. You as far as just understand this whole capitalism, America and this and that, but you can't get blood from a stone.
You can't.
Like
you gotta let people hold on to a little bit of money.
So it's just Cleveland got the ball back, 8 minutes left, just throw an interception coming to the 25-yard line. But it's just more line. It's over. Mahomes is out.
Could you imagine the
gonna win?
Browns versus the Bills AFC? Vegas is gonna hate that shit.
Bills gonna blow the brakes off.
I'm gonna fucking go nuts.
They're gonna blow the brakes off.
I'll tell you right now. Anybody watching this show and knows me, we get to the Super Bowl and win one. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. Catch me on the Channel 2 News because I'm going live to the ride up to Buffalo.
I feel you on that one, man. I definitely feel you on that one. All right, so that's pretty much what we have. But again, if you need help is there. Don't think especially March 19th is technically when the ban of evictions is lifted in the tri-state, in Jersey.
First day of spring.
So depending if we will have another shutdown or not, weighs heavily on that. So I want people to properly prepare for you individuals who did have that Zoom meeting and were told that you are being evicted. But because of, Rule 107? 107, 106, I apologize. But you were prevented from being evicted because of the pandemic.
Hey, just keep your eyes open on what's going on.
Facts, man. Facts.
Keep your eyes open. Stay aware. Just stay informed. The most part, stay informed and stay educated to what's going on. And if you don't want to, if you're like me who doesn't chime in and look at it every day, have somebody close to you that can kind of let you, what's going on, what's new, what do I need to look for? Because stock market is going to do numbers.
It's going all over the place. It's a buyer's market. Because eventually things are going to get back to normal. And when it does, it's always good to be set up pretty.
You want that's weird.
So if you got that cheap rent in that luxury apartment complex, and they can't do anything with you because they got you in there, as long as you're doing what you gotta do, not tearing shit up, you're good to go.
That's it, man. Stay aware.
You are definitely good to go.
There's no reason to be stupid with a smartphone in your pocket.
I like that. So true, though. So true.
Information is in your back pocket everywhere you walk.
Facts.
Hey, Siri, ask a question, get your answer. That's it.
Facts. No lying. No lying at all.
No reason.
Right 1 second.
No reason to be stupid.
All right, so that's all we have as far as that right there. So we're going to get into our topic real quick. Then we're going to get out of here.
The topic of the day.
So we want to ask, really, again, we target men. So we're talking from a man perspective, and women still chime in. It is, you could reverse it, how, for you ladies. But at the end of the day, how do you know the difference between dating and being in a relationship? So, are you in a relationship or are you dating? And the reason why I thought about that is recently I ran across that that video where the guy was going at the girl when he took out the breakfast. I mean, I think they went to lunch or breakfast or something. And he wanted $20 to pay for her portion. and she got all uptight and
Bent out of shape about it.
I bent out of shape about it, but he said, I guess it depends on the way you act. To me,
Okay.
the way you act. I'm going out. Do you want to go? I think you're pretty much offering to this is where I'm going, and she says she wants to tag along.
It's definitely in the communication because it could be portrayed one way. Hey, I'm about to go step out. Would you like to go? That's not an offer to, hey, I'm paying for anything. Would you like
Facts.
to go? Now, if you go, hey, I'm going to Roof Chris. Do you want to go with me?
That's more of
you're offering to pay for my meal.
Okay.
That's now, and once again, this is just Kevin's BR's perspective. I could be completely wrong, but I'm a straight shooter. If we're dating, and I'm like, yo, you hungry? All right, let's go get something to eat. That's me saying I'm willing to pay for wherever we about to go.
Okay.
That's me. Now, if I'm kind of hungry, I'm in the mood for Roof Chris. You paying? That's my response. You paying? Because Roof Chris ain't light on the pockets. No, I got mine. I got me. Let's roll. I'm good with that. But it should never be assumed
Facts.
that Truth got this because he asked me to come with him. No, Truth just said you're good company. You got good conversation. You can talk while I eat. It's all good. But there's definitely a difference between being in a relationship and dating. If you're in a relationship, it's kind of given, but it's not always given that whoever asks has to pay. You should know your person you're dealing with. You should know that if you're gonna, anytime we go out, we split down the middle. So it's already known that we're splitting down the middle.
Facts.
I know your situation. You know mine. You know where I'm at financially. I kind of know where you at financially. But once again, it should never be assumed that just because I asked you to go, I'm taking care of the financial end of it.
Right.
Now, if we're dating is a little bit different in my eyes because now you kind of let it be known from the rip that, hey, we're going Dutch.
So are you one of those believers, because, I think, I don't know if it's written in stone, but I think society has really kind of like made this the thing. So if you ever want to go out with a girl, you have to pay for the first date?
We're old school. You know what I'm saying? I can say that honestly.
You're a kind dude. I'm a savage. But go ahead.
I'm old school. And in that era, and I'm just being honest, you asked the girl out, you paid for it. That's how I was brought up. If you're asking somebody out on a date, you should be ready to financially take care of that because you're asking for them.
Right.
Now we're in a brand new 2021. Shit, since 2019, independent women. I got my own money. I don't need you to do shit for me. I can cover my own. And I got nothing wrong with that. But don't get mad at the guy when he asks you to go Dutch then. You got your own bills, and now since you guys are either Instagram lying or Instagram flexing, or you got your Birkin bags, and you got all this paper, you got your fucking labels on, you got your
Ain't 12
Fendi's,
days, though.
you good.
Stomach growl.
You're labeled out in every picture you got. I'm already assuming you got it, because that's the image that you're portraying that you got it. So if I'm like, yo, you know what, you want to hang out? We can go out and just chill out. And now if we're chilling. And you know what? I'm in the mood to get a bite to eat. I'm already assuming that you got your dough on you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because of the image you portrayed.
Facts.
Now, I'm not saying you got to sit here and portray that you ain't got no money to act like you don't have it, but it's definitely going to don't assume that I'm coming out my pocket from the rip. Because independent women, I got my own. I'm my own boss. I'm a boss bitch and all this other.
All that dancing
All
shit.
that dancing, independent women shit that Beyonce put out there that y'all all ate up like a fucking
She a
cake.
billionaire. That's why she is.
And once again, I'm not mad at that. I love everybody who can individually say, I don't need this person for shit financially. That's cool.
Facts. It's a beautiful thing, though.
So since you don't need me for that, when we go out, and the way to go is welcome to so-and-so, how can I help you? And I turn and go just off the rip, we having separate bills. Don't give me the screw face. Because I'll tell the waiter from the goddamn rip, Welcome to Benny Hondas. My name is so-and-so. Well, how can I help you guys today? Well, Jeff, off the rip, how you doing? Just want to let you know that we're going to have 2 separate checks.
There we go from the rip.
So there's no confusion
None at
in
all.
your mind. So now if you was thinking about getting the top-notch shit, now you might want to scale back to a salad.
Can I get broccoli,
I'll just have steamed broccoli and some
a
water.
glass of ice,
and
some
15
lemons.
And some 15 lemons and 15 packs of sugar.
and some sugar?
Hey, man.
Oh gosh! All right, so Emily, I saw you here. So she was saying no taxes 2021 or 2020. She was like, buyers beware. She was like, I'm dating, laughing my ass off. You can talk while I eat. I'm done.
There it is.
Oh no, just saying.
And this goes the same. And once again, everything we saying can be reversed. Ladies, if you're out with a guy, you should make sure that nigga got money in his pocket from the Reddit.
Facts.
You should make sure he's good. Make sure that you're not picking up the slack for his ass. He should be able to pay for his own meal. Now, if his own meal goes as far as a chicken sandwich from fucking KFC, then from Popeyes, it is what it is.
Yeah, I remember a dude took my sister out.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about we're gonna do dinner in the movies.
Okay.
Did the movies. Took her to Popeyes, but only could afford enough for her meal, and then asked her for her biscuit.
I just rather watch you eat, yo.
Nah.
I'd rather skip the whole meal shit.
I just think it just goes because, unfortunately, I think as far as mid, she was like, yo, he said, oh, you're going to eat that biscuit.
Woo!
I think as far as men, we create a lot of our own problems.
We do.
A lot of our own issues,
We do.
circumstances, and situations.
Because we're too busy trying to keep up with everybody else.
You know, we lead with the wallet, and everything's all about, what I can do. Unfortunately, men have this, Captain Save a Woman mentality.
Well, a lot of them niggas listen to Lil Wayne, too. It ain't tricking if you got it. Listen, nigga. I can have it.
You said that nigga sued his own father. So, like, this nigga just sold his entire freaking catalog
for $100 million.
Dumbass.
Dumb nigga. Excuse me. Sorry.
You ain't beat for money like that, but hey, maybe he is. But
maybe he is, but
that's why I tell people all the time. Like I was talking to Michelle, and she was saying about the lotto, and I was like, okay, well, the lotto's $850 right now.
Yeah.
I said it's not about having 800. If I said maybe after taxes you'll come home maybe 6, 5 and change, or whatever situation may be.
Yeah, they take about 40%.
So I was saying at the end of the day, it's not about the 600 mil. It's about maintaining the 600 mil.
Of course, and that's the hard part. That's the hard part.
You got to, businesses, investments.
But
because if you keep tapping and tapping and tapping into that, eventually it runs out.
Let's keep it a whole 100 here. If you give, I'll say 75% of most people $600 million, I give them a year to be broke.
Less than that.
You say less?
I think it's way less. Way less.
Way less to be broke, or
way less to be broke.
So you think people have a better grips of financial freedom?
No, I think they'll be broke faster than a year.
Oh, faster than a year.
And the reason I'm saying that is because, unfortunately, just because you have them, you can purchase it. And we have people out here already that have Burberry and Gucci and Fendi and all this other shit mentality with, H&M money.
$30,000.
Then you actually give them some kind of dollars. You're talking about 5,000 wardrobes.
You're right.
Multiple cars, multiple houses. You can't sleep in 30-bedroom house. It makes no fucking sense at all.
You know who loves you for that? The repo man.
What?
Because they coming to collect all that shit.
What?
All of it.
With a smile on their face.
And laughing.
With a smile on their face.
That's true. Yeah. A year's a long time.
Yeah, it's
6 months. From the time that check clear in your account, it's a wrap.
5,000 vehicles, can only drive one at a time. I give you a truck, a convertible, and a nice car.
Oh no, everybody's gonna go big. They gotta get a Range or a Lambo.
Where it's 600
or a Bentley.
What, $1,000 do the brakes on a Mercedes Benz?
Yep. Changing one tire on the Bentley is gonna cost you about $3 and some change.
Facts. 1,000.
Yeah,
Thousand.
I wasn't talking 100. So yeah, I give you credit, but by time, but
And then and that's not
Yeah.
even to mention the friends and family members
oh
that
shit,
think you owe them.
coming out the woodwork.
I opened the door for you in junior high. Hand out.
hand out.
Hand out and
But this is why I know we're completely off subject, but we're just talking right now.
This is what we do.
You got to have a plan in order. Even I, who you rarely play the lotto or the Mega Millions, even if I already have a plan in my mind of what would happen if the higher power allowed that manifestation to happen to me.
I feel
First of all, nobody's going to know for the first 11 months because you got a year to claim your money, which people don't understand. You don't have to claim it right
you.
away.
Grab it right away and wait the 6 weeks.
If
start.
you won $850 million, you wait for the cash pot to get that higher game, and you quietly walk in there. 1, not as yourself. 2, you can send a representative. 3, you can wear a costume. There's so many different ways you can walk in there and get your money.
Financial lawyer. Fuck all
That's
that.
it.
Transfer. I don't want nothing.
That's
you
it.
follow the right law firm. They'll front you some money. Get you all nice and set while you're waiting for that money to come in. Charge you low interest, if any, because they want your business. They're going to know there's a lot of things they're going to be able to do for you.
I'm sending my lawyer in there, and he's going in there with the name of Anonymous.
Shit, transfer that shit. I don't even want to walk in that moment.
Oh, no, I won't be there. He will. I'm here. I'm
I ain't
here.
trying to get my lawyer hit up.
But think about it. When you go pick up, nobody's
Yeah.
going to know why you're there.
Yeah, they don't. I
Nope.
mean, but here's the thing. Anybody go into the Lotto building? Like, I went to 7-Eleven in Teaneck yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And a guy walked up with a scratch off. The guy behind the counter told the guy to walk behind the counter, hand him a form.
Oh, yeah.
So that lets you know he won a
Yep.
couple of thousand or whatever
Yeah,
situation
you
may
got to
be.
fill that shit out.
Because I think they're only allowed to pay you $300 to $600 at the
At the
facilities.
location, yes.
And then after that, you have to fill out a form and get the rest of your money, or you just want to collect it all there. So he won a nice scratch off.
Okay.
But I'm just looking at him like the fact that he handed him a form, I knew right away.
Yeah, see, you know. There's something
Like,
up.
oh, he
He
caked off.
He caked off a little.
I was like, okay, it don't look like that shit is signed. Knock over the head. I'm good. I ain't that mentality though. But take care of yourself, people. All right. So, anything else as far
I mean,
as
it's dating.
dating?
There's definitely a difference between dating and a relationship. In a relationship, like I said, you assume that when it's time to eat, you and your partner have an understanding. She may get it one day, you may get it the next day. Y'all go back and forth. It may be your turn, maybe her turn. You may be a little light. She got it. She can be light. You got it. A relationship is a constant communication, so you kind of understand what's going on. I think when you're dating is when you got to be a little bit more upfront on where you stand, so
Right.
there is no miscommunications. Now, if a person is asking you out, in my mind, if I'm asking you to join me, then it's my responsibility.
understood?
Now, if we get to this part and she goes, I got me, there will be, nah, babe, I got you. Okay. I'm not going through that back and forth banter of, nah, babe, I got it. No, I got it.
I got the
myself.
check
Nah,
today. Sound
Listen,
good
I
to me.
got you. No, I got myself. Cool. Separate checks from the rip. And the discussion. Now we can enjoy yourself.
Exactly.
Because now I'm not burdened on what I got in my pocket. Now I know that, oh, shit, I bought enough for 2. Now I can get that extra drink. I can get that extra side. I really wanted the T-bone and the lobster.
There we go.
So now I'm going to be a pig.
Surf and turf.
Surf and turf, I want it all. So there's definitely a difference between now for the ladies, for those whoever's listening and paying attention and whoever's going to watch this later. Some men, you may think you're dating. Some men may not. The man may not think you are. So you got to kind of be careful of that. Some women are in a relationship with a guy that say he's just dating them. You claim the nigga, and the nigga's like, I'm just dating. I'm free to do what I want.
So Emily says, I can go Dutch, but I'm asking you. That's my responsibility because I got you. Now, if you ask me and I offer, then let me pay.
And like I said,
What we talking about? Like BR said, that communication should be said up front.
yeah,
Like, you know,
and if I ask you, I got it. Now, if we get to the restaurant and you go, I got me, we good. There will be no, like I said, there will be no back and forth banter. Yes, you have you. Cool. Waiter, how you doing? Two separate checks between. Okay, now the waiter knows it's two separate checks. You know it's two separate checks. You know you got you. Now, go the fuck off. Another thing, ladies, please do not be this shy Eddie Murphy salad eating chick. If you hungry, eat. God damn it,
Yeah, that's sexy to men, ladies. I'm telling you right now.
eat. Put your face in
a
the
woman
plate
that wants to eat is sexy.
and can eat. And go. I beat that steak the hell up. I tore that lobster and shrimp down. I'm good. That's what's up. You ain't got the days of being the pretty, prissy. Oh, I just want to have a little bit. Nah, that days is
over.
long gone. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, eating in front of me, or me eating in front of you, I'm eating. I'm eating. I am a different dude, yo. I am the type of person when I'm hungry, I'll go to 5 different locations, get 5 different things, and eat them all.
Facts.
I've done it.
Facts.
I have done it, and I'll do it again. But ladies, man, be you. We live in a world, and it's always been like this. Everybody has a representative. Everybody has a representative. The person you want to portray before they get to the real you. Now, I'm not saying be the real you from the jump, because the real you could be a crazy motherfucker. You could just be out of your mind and insane, and you don't want to portray that and scare people off. But at the same time, don't let your representative be the 180 of who you really are.
Facts.
So I think it's important when you're dating, if once you're in a relationship, you already got past a representative and you've chose this person to be with, because things change when you get into a relationship. But as far as the dating aspect and the financial aspect, just in the world we live in, there's no reason why you should not be upfront.
Facts.
This is a new world, and I say new world because, you know, everything's changed from the 70s to the 80s to the 90s to we're in 2021. There's a lot of what was accepted, and it's funny. It's funny. I guess it was Miss Beats. She was she had the girls with her, and they was watching something, and it was like back in like I want to say the early 90s, and you know how R&B was heavy back in the early 90s. They was listening to the lyrics, and this girl was like, "Why don't guys talk like that now?" Because they don't. Guys are not a lot of guys aren't romantic now. Now it's we fucking or not. we ain't got time for the foreplay. We ain't got time to be cute. We ain't got time for the kissy huggies. You sucking my dick or not?
Facts.
On some Cameron shit, bitch. Is we fucking or not? And that's the world has changed, and it's a lot of old school methods that you would love to preach implement to your kids, and about treating a woman like a woman and being able to, when you ask somebody on a date, to be able to financially afford it. But then there's a lot of women that are raised to be independent. I don't need you for shit. And if you're going to be that, be that.
Well, I mean, they say that, and then they want you to spend all their money, and they want to put theirs in their pocket. You know.
But that's what's not going to happen.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
We're not going to do that.
Nah.
If I know you well off and you good, don't expect me. What's the line a lot of guys say? Women should not ask for something that they can't afford themselves.
I was going to get to that, boy. So if
Don't-
women ever ask you for
Don't
something.
ask me for the Birkin if you ain't got 15 grand in your pocket to buy it yourself.
Facts. Shout out to Kansas City. We just won.
Oh, the Saints, Chiefs won?
Yeah, they won.
Fuck. Okay. Bills, Chiefs, AFC. We got it.
There you go.
But I wouldn't ask you to buy me a fucking Benz if I can't afford
Can't
a
get it
Benz.
myself. Exactly.
So it should be the mutual respect. But a lot of women think men are the oxen. You go in the field, you work, you buy what I want, you buy what I deserve.
Well, unfortunately, I think in situations like that, women put a price tag on, I guess you would say, their bodies. But like it was this one young lady said she doesn't do anything for her man. and he still gives her everything, and it's because what's between her legs is the greatest thing since sliced bread. And the guy was like, "You got the same thing the girl next to you got."
Yeah.
It's like,
Same shit.
same shit.
Different
Like,
color.
yeah, if you think he ain't cheating on you because you sadly mistaken. All right, so we're gonna go from a website, see how we feel about it. We have Men's XP. All
Okay.
right, so here it says, here are the main differences between dating and relationships in case you are confused.
Let's go.
All right, so
What do we got?
it says mentality. One major difference between dating and relationship is having your own idea about what the two are. All right. While relationships are based on maturity, mutual agreement, and trust, dating isn't the same. For some, casual dating is not mutual.
True. I agree there.
All right. Yes.
I agree there.
It's big difference. Big difference.
I agree there.
All right. Idea of exclusivity, while with someone, may differ. Some people like exclusivity, date each other, and other people like to date. Say, well, go ahead. It makes no sense what he said. They date each other while dating others, like date other people. It repeated it twice. All right, so
Yeah.
it wasn't me. And won't be committed to just one person.
Well, if you're dating, there is no commitment. You're free to date who you want to date. You can date me at 1:00 and have a fucking 5:00 date. You're dating. You don't have. There's no. I'm dating Ron and only Ron. No, Ron is gonna pick me up at 1. I told him I need to be back by 4 because I gotta get ready for Trevor by 5. And then when Trevor gotta get me home by 8, because I got Danny coming to get me options.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. If in your mind you're the only one dating Ashley, that's not Ashley's fault that you think that you're the only one.
Well, just because a person's spending time with you, going to an establishment with you, does not mean you guys are in a relationship, even if it happened multiple times.
Yes, very true. Very, very true.
All right. So we agree with that one.
I definitely agree with that one.
All right. So commitment. This is a given. Commitment is the key in a relationship. That's why it's a relationship. People committed to stay together, and one looking for it. I don't read all this shit.
Yeah,
right now.
of course.
Just play the simple right there. It's commitment.
It's commitment. It's
You
common
know,
sense.
You need to have it. It's unfortunately when relationships, especially from a man's perspective, men are scared to hear that word no. Disappointment, like they died or the world ended because the young lady did not want to show them the attention that they wanted. It's not the end of the world. This is why God made more than one.
And another thing that guys are afraid of is say you are dating, and you're dating. You're out here casually dating, but as you say, you have your top 2, and you constantly go back to and. For the right, I don't know any Ashley, so I'm just using the name. Don't get it fucked up and go, Kevin knows an Ashley. But say you went on 7, 8, 9, 10 dates with Ashley. And then Ashley, on the 11th date, looks at you and goes, so what are we? Don't get mad at that question. You can't get mad at that question either, because now, in Ashley's mind, she's comfortable with you. She likes you. She might want to take it to another level with you. So you can't get mad at that question either if you're going to casually date. But if you repeat date the same person, you're kind of throwing out a hidden signal that you may not know you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, here's the thing, and the reason you date is to see if maybe you would like to take it to the next step with this individual, which is why you'll do repeat dates. So, I had a very great time with her last time, and we went here, we went there, had a great time. I wouldn't mind going again, and she wouldn't mind either.
Right.
So you meet up again. So what you guys are trying to do is get to know each other. But most of the part is what we're really trying to say is don't get confused because the woman allows you to spend money on her that you two are dating. No. All right, next one. One. Communication.
Key.
Communication differs largely in a relationship versus while dating. While you're in a relationship, you'll be communicating with your partner, often about things, about little things. And that's why when I read that, I thought that was a great thing right there. A lot of people like to think it's the large things in a relationship that matter, it's the little things. Like remembering she likes sweet as fish, or she likes her foot rubbed a certain way, or back rub, or when she's having a bad day to know the right words to say.
Definitely.
So definitely communication. Be upfront and honest, and
know when to leave him the fuck alone when he wants to be left alone.
oh boy, don't get me started.
No, I just want to throw it out there.
Oh my god,
We're not gonna even harp on it.
and another great thing about communications, and unfortunately, you think just because if you don't ask and the word's never said that you can still live in that fantasy world that you're in, and you will be like that Spanish guy who hired a band to travel with him while he sung for the girl, and then her man walks out and laughs
that was the
at
funniest shit, boy. That boy was crying at the end of that shit.
She's like,
she's trying to warn him. She's like, you might want to dead this. He was out there giving his heart out. And
I'd have been different. I would have opened the gate for him.
Yeah, come on in.
No, for her ass to go out.
Who?
The girl that was,
if you was the guy that came out the house?
Yeah. Because obviously something had to have been said for this guy to show up at my house with a band and start singing.
But now, who do you question?
I don't question anybody.
Nah.
In that part, there's really nothing to truly question on that one.
I don't question anybody. So do you just assume that she say she had your back and she told the dude, like, yo,
nah.
I'm with
One,
somebody.
how did he know where we at? How does he know where we at? Okay. Man knows you, he's singing to you, which means he cares for you, he loves you. What conversations or what things have been done for that person to feel that way about you? Things that shouldn't be happening if we're in a committed relationship.
Especially if he shows up to your crib.
But
now, say that's her house, and you were over there.
Don't make a difference. The fact that he feel comfortable enough to come over and sing.
And pop up with a band.
I'd have walked out with my shit, or if it was my place, I'd have kindly put that, not your whole hand, just like
the small of her back.
Smaller back, and guide that ass right out that motherfucking gate, and say that man truly loves you, and walk the fuck off.
Obviously, that man has a hell of a lot of feelings for you. You might want to take that offer.
I'm a different breed.
Yeah.
I'm a different breed. Y'all see, poor guy. I'm like poor guy, the guy who came down and saw the shit happen. Because the guy didn't wake up in the morning and say, "Hey, listen, I'm going to go to Sandra's house and serrate her with love songs because it's Tuesday."
I'm gonna serenade her right in front of her house, and she gave him a look, and I get what you're saying. Everybody got to go.
You ain't lying. All right, next one, expectations. Of course, expectations vary when you're dating someone or when you're in a relationship with someone. You expect lesser from the person if you're just dating them.
True.
It's normal for a person to want more into a dynamic. So it's plain and simple. Again, I'm not reading all that shit. I'm giving y'all a synopsis.
That's it.
At the end of the day,
Snapshot.
what's good, Gerald? How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys check out the R&G podcast. Those guys are funny as hell, man. Gerald's a big fake Giant fan who never wears gear when they lose.
Wow.
And only wear. No, I'm just playing. He's a big Giants fan, man. Win or lose, he supports his team.
That's
I
good to
love
know.
to be with fans like that. And Ron, the guy who backs people up on the post but don't shoot because he shoots bricks. We just want you to rebound, Ron. That's it. Check out the R&G podcast. They're on all major platforms. Make sure you guys check them out. They got a great show, phenomenal. Show them guys some love.
That's funny.
So again, we talked about expectations. So again,
Yeah.
and this is what I try to explain to women and men too. No one wants, especially women, no one wants to buy you a drink, ladies, just because he liked the way you walked across the floor. He's trying to bust your ass. You're attractive. He wants to have sex. sex is the first thing that goes through a dude's mind, and then he would want to. Is this someone that I would want to get to know on a regular basis, or is this someone I would want to wake up to? The first thing is she's nice. I could bust that and be good.
That's true.
And then everything else changed. Wow, like her mentality, everything else is great. Wow, I think I might really want to, hold on to some situation like that.
Great conversation.
But a guy's not buying you a drink because he thinks you're a swell young lady. Fuck no.
Doesn't even know you yet.
He don't even know you. He doesn't know anything about you. Just so you walked across the floor. He saw something that he found attractive.
And he's trying to press.
He's trying to press.
Trying to press it.
He's trying to press. But again, fellas, we buy a young lady a drink and we think she's supposed to be hooked to us for the entire night.
That's
I know ladies can agree with me. You've been through it, where you let a guy buy you a drink and next thing you turn around, he's on your hip the entire night because he bought you a drink.
Yeah, that's where we falter. That's where we falter. You can't expect that. You bought her a drink, it's a wrap. It's over. Now let her make the next move.
Here's my thing anyway.
Don't be out there buying drinks if your ass is.
Well, my thing is, I'm not gonna buy you a drink in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, it's just more lines of like, I don't know you. I like what I saw. I would like to get to know you better. But if that comes with a price tag, I'm good.
Yeah. Let's have a conversation before anybody starts.
Like, why would I have to buy you a drink just because you're sitting here conversing with me? Like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, I can talk to anybody in this motherfucker.
Facts.
It's just something about you I found attractive, and I'm gonna speak. Now, if you approach, hey, how you doing? My name is so and so. Yada yada yada. You buying me a drink? No.
I will buy me a drink. I will never forget Cheetahs, Manhattan. Nice young lady. Could you buy me a drink? I was in a good mood. I was in a real good mood.
Okay.
She caught me on the right day. So it was 3 of them. So I gave them a deal. You ladies come together and buy me 1 drink. I'll buy each and every last one of you an individual drink. I didn't get a drink.
That says a lot.
They came to the club broke, looking cute, trying to get drunk. I remember one time it happened in Vinios.
He said, y'all come together.
Yes, they couldn't buy me 1 drink. I remember I saw
That's
that
a
shit in
damn shame.
Vinios. 2 chicks.
3 chicks gonna come up with $5.
2 chicks came to the Vinios before that shit shut down.
Vinios. God bless.
Looking scrumptious. I ain't gonna lie. Looking scrumptious. But I can tell shit. I peeped it when it came in. Nice. Okay, you went straight to the bar. Another plus. You're not waiting. So far everything looks. You're not waiting for someone to purchase you a drink. You're going to do it yourself.
Right.
You went straight to the bar, and then they fucked it up by asking for a glass of water.
That's a
No, not a bottle of water.
That's a
glass of water.
That's a tall tale sign right there. That says everything.
And commenced to hold that cup for about an hour, and then when no drinks come, I guess they bounce to the next facility, and I'm laughing at them the entire time. So I always made sure I went by them and ordered by 5 or 6 drinks.
And turn around and take them back to the table.
Take them back to the table. Because I'm that type of asshole.
Hey, man. You can't. We're dumb. Men are foolish. We're simple creatures, but some of us are not. Some of us are just not dumb though.
I'm sure the next place they went to, they probably was drunk as shit. Cause they both were dressed really scandalously. They look very nice looking.
Some guys are just not dumb.
Yeah,
we understand why every male should understand why you're there.
All right, priorities.
Yes, sir.
While both dating and relationships are meaningful, priority lessers, one lessers than the other. When you're dating someone, you're not necessarily serious about them, so you're you're out there doing yourself.
Yeah.
Again, I ain't reading all this shit. So at the end of the day,
that's true.
A simple text in the morning, hey, how you doing, or how's your days? It doesn't mean as much as you think it does. You know, a lot of people put set texts out just to, all right, so that person don't think I forgot about them.
Yeah.
While I try these other situations out on this side here. I need to find out what's the best overall situation for me. How a lot of ladies do it. And fellas, hey, oh, man, she hit me up every day. See how I'm doing.
Perspective.
I'm not a phone person.
It's all
I'm not a
perspective.
text person. I like to see a person face to face. I need to know.
You're tangible.
Yeah, I
need
need
to
to know
see
what
it,
your,
feel it,
your
touch it.
face, facial expressions look like when you're lying, when you're telling the truth, when you're going through things.
If
When
you're
I meet a
genuine.
woman, I give her the stupid test. And I'm not saying women are stupid. What I'm saying is I give you the stupid test. So for any of you in a certain field, you know what I'm talking about, where you get asked the same questions over and over again, just word it differently.
If you ever been in an integration room, you know what he's talking about.
They're going. A lot of these businesses started doing it also. So if you're making decent money, you've taken one of these tests where they ask you the same
Yeah.
question over and over and over
Worded
again.
completely
It's
different.
just worded differently just to see your credibility.
That's it. See if you're gonna give the same answer every time. And 9 times out of 10, people fail it.
So I will say this, and we're gonna get out of here. At the end of the day, you will not be disappointed if you're upfront and honest.
That's
It
the
doesn't.
truth.
Yeah.
No, not that. That's the truth.
It doesn't matter how pretty she is, how fat her ass is, how big her titties is. There's always something out there better with the right mentality that you are looking for. And I said that. What you are looking for. So if you like a young lady that cooks and cleans, make sure you find one. You're not looking for Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion who doesn't cook or clean, but they got wet pussy just like every other female in the fucking world. Boy, that's rare. Wet pussy. Just put that out there.
Where'd you get that?
Know
one?
what you want.
That's facts too.
Once you know what you want, then you know what to look for and how to go about it. So what I mean by that is if you're looking for an educated young lady, now I'm not saying, and I mean no disrespect to anybody who is in certain areas. There are still educated people there. But go to educated places. Don't go to what's the building? The welfare building looking for an educated female. It's not in your favor, homie. I'm not saying not a lot of yours legs not. I'm not saying that. But the majority over there got 5,000 kids running around.
You just say put yourself in a position to be a winner.
Put yourself in a
all.
position. If you're looking for a specific woman with specific qualities, look for that. Nothing wrong with the library. Nothing wrong with Barnes and Noble. I went in there with my son. It was some bad women in there. I was like, what the fuck? They got Starbucks in that motherfucker. Niggas eating sandwiches.
And then
Read the book.
Read the book, boy. Wondering where the good men at.
So, know what you want. Once you know what you want, and women, you can reverse that. Know what you want. Look for what you want in the places it should be.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it.
It's the best way to go about finding something that you want. Stop. Okay, here's the thing. You can't change a person that doesn't want to change. So it's just like you trying to get an addict to go to a rehab when they don't want to and they're not ready. That's not
true.
going to take. Just like the difference, you have some people who can quit smoking cigarettes straight up. Shout out to my man Ace Johnson, who could quit smoking cigarettes straight up. And you got some people that need help. They need to patch. It takes a while.
That's
A certain situation or something happens, and next thing you know, they're smoking a cigarette. A lot of people can't handle stress; they can't deal with it. A lot of people got to find some kind of escape any way they can.
yeah, that's true.
So again, find out what you like, what you want, and that doesn't mean the first person you meet is gonna have it.
Yeah,
That's why it's called searching.
and don't compromise yourself for it.
Thank you.
Don't compromise.
There is
yourself.
no, well, I can work. No.
Nah,
Once you start lying to yourself,
it's over.
and this is why I tell people, I don't feel sorry for anybody that get their heart stumped out because you saw it coming.
No, I'm not going to disrespect. You're right about that.
If you sat there and dealt with it for as long as you had, you knew what type of person that individual was, but you thought you were the one. That men are real horrible for that. Out of all these niggas throwing money to that stripper, you're the one.
I'm going to change her life.
You're the one that can change her life. Forget that millionaire over there. You're the one. It's something about you. No, it doesn't work, fellas. Doesn't work. You're dating a stripper, she's going to want you to keep that lifestyle. Because if not, then she's going to keep going to the club, and she's going to have to show whoever's throwing money to her the same kind of attention that she's showing you. Now, I'm not saying she would take it as far as let somebody bust her ass or head or whatever situation may be, but at the end of the day, she will be rubbing that ass and those breasts and her thighs on a nigga's dick print in those motherfucking gray sweatpants that women love so much. Put it out there.
Hey, man.
Put it out there.
Just talking.
Upfront and honesty. Dating is no commitment.
Zero
Commitment. If that young lady has someone serenading her, it's her prerogative. Because you're dating. There's nothing wrong with that person or you for dating multiple people
Nah.
while you try to find someone to take that next step with and actually get into a relationship.
You don't apply for one job and call it your dream job. Put that application out.
I think if you take every aspect of your life from a business standpoint, I think a lot of us would do better. When you start fucking up a job, you get verbal warnings. Then you get written warnings. And then you get fired. So at the end of the day, whether a person you're dating actually verbally comes out their mouth and tell you fucking up, their mannerisms and the things they stop doing or things they start doing is letting you know things aren't what they used to be.
That's true. That's a damn good way of looking at it.
And there's an opportunity for you to fix this
Before it goes south.
before you get that pink slip
That pink slip.
or that final warning or you get fired. And unemployment is a side bitch or any bitch you can run into because she's not going to give you what that long-lasting relationship has because you already went through the trials and tribulations with that person.
Yeah.
So that's what unemployment is. So if you would look at everything from a business standpoint, from a job standpoint, that would help you. So when a woman starts all of a sudden out of the blue wearing makeup, dressing differently, she's going for a new job. She's going for a new job.
She got a couple of interviews coming up.
She got a couple of interviews
coming up, bro.
Take everything. Just think about it, people out there.
Yeah.
Take everything and compare it to a job scenario, and you would be like, holy shit.
You went from wearing a uniform to dressing up for work now. What the hell going on?
Ain't never went to Victoria's Secret. Now she's going all day long. Now, mind you, she's putting on nice little underwear, nice little bras. Who's going to see it? Not you. It's going to be that new rep.
That new sales rep that came in offering a
So,
better deal.
You ain't lying. So at the end of the day, open, honest. I do not have the money, and I was in Virginia. 2 years I went there. Now, mind you, I was making $1,000 cash a week. Cash, nigga. Cash. I had 3 cell phones, multiple vehicles. All right? But this one young lady that I liked, there was something about her. She had the nice face, the nice body, but something about her just struck me. So I went to her, and I said, listen, I would like to take you out, but I want to let you know from up front, I only have a certain amount of money, but I hope that wouldn't be an issue or a problem with you. I just would really like to get the opportunity to really talk to you and really get to know you. Okay. Wasn't good enough for her. Oof. So she found her a baller, knocked her up, and I think she's still looking for that nigga. So at the end of the day, me sticking to who I am and my guns, or when I saw a red flag, and I approached her open and honestly. I didn't wait to embarrass myself. I did not take my rent money. I did not take my cell phone money and try to impress this young lady.
Splurge for no reason.
And go and put myself in a bind.
Yes.
But I also, fellas, and we're going to get out of here, I want you to watch out for those individuals who have issues.
There's a
So,
lot of them.
there are women out here, and I mean no disrespect to you women. Some niggas do it too. But at the end of the day, there are women out here, oh man, my rent's due. Man, I don't know what I'm going to do, my phone bill. Now, they ain't going to ask you for it. And the reason they're not going to ask you for it, so you can't throw it in their face. You asked me for it. You offered.
But they give you a hell
Take
of
them. You took them off the hook.
They give you a hell of a sob story though.
Hell of a stop story. So what I say is, you can always hit me up on Wi-Fi. Anytime. Anytime. Hook a brother up Wi-Fi. You go to the library. It's free.
Yes, sir.
Want to text me from there? WhatsApp app, whatever it is you want to do. Message. It's free from the library. Library opens up early in the morning. It doesn't close until 6, 7,
yeah.
sometimes later than that at night.
It's over for about a good 8, 9 hours
Right.
a day.
So don't get mad at the young lady if you already created a space to where you will save someone.
That's true. Stop
If
trying to
you
save
walk
everybody.
it right, if you walked into a situation and that's what you do, that person's always going to expect you to continue to do the same thing because that's how you walked into it.
That's
So again, be open, be honest. If it's something you like, speak about it. If you do not have the proper funds, the park is free, people. Park is free.
That's it.
Most of these freaking museums, it's like there's a day, I think one time back in the days in the Bronx, it was like Wednesdays was pay whatever you had.
Yeah.
It was
I think-
donation day.
Yeah, I think they still have a lot of those too.
So there's still a lot of things out here for you to go out. Now, I always tell people going to the movies is not a good date because you can't talk in the movies. You
It's
know
no
what's a
good.
good bowling date? Bowling.
Bowling, playing pool,
Yeah, fun.
anything interactive.
Exactly, where you can talk, you can have a drink or two, but if you can't afford it, be upfront and be honest with it.
Yeah.
Let's go to the park. I can make, and I remember my dude met a nice young lady, could cook his ass off. Told the young lady, listen, it would be better for me if you come to me. I'll cook for you. Oh, well, no, I only like dudes who could take me out. So I didn't like dudes that I see a future with. I only like dudes that could take me out. So again, this young lady let that man know from day one what type of person she was. Now, is she wrong for that? No.
Absolutely not.
No, she's not.
She opened up the first chapter and let you read it.
Because that chick was bad. So 7 out of 10, if not higher than that, is going to take this young lady out. It just shouldn't be you.
That's all. And that's it. Anybody say nothing wrong with none of that?
Nothing wrong with it.
It's all good.
Be open, be honest, be yourself. Don't put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. If that person is going through life tribulations, tell her to call you when they've solved.
Yeah, if she wants to call you.
Well, she's not, because that was the code for pay all my shit.
That you picked up on.
That you picked up on. It ain't gonna happen.
I got a lot going on. Oh, you know what? You take care of that.
Exactly. Call me when it's done. Let me know when you're ready.
Let me know when you get your mind clear. You're in a better
Yeah.
space. I'll be here for you.
Get your mind right.
Well,
All right, so I thank everybody for tuning in, hanging out with us. Next week, we're going to talk about how long should you go between relationships. How long is the proper time for you to get yourself right? Because a lot of us don't do it. We jump into a new relationship immediately, and we bring a lot of our problems with us, a lot of the relationship problems with us, and we wonder why that shit don't work either.
Don't give yourself time to heal.
Exactly. Last words before we get out of here, homie?
Hey, man. Go Bills.
Hey, shout out to them, man. We're going to bust that ass next year, though. Our defensive line is sick. I'm going to talk about you. You got to come through,
Yeah,
man. Because and Gerald, too, man. You got to come through because the Jets will be switching from a 3-4 to a 4-3. That's fucking scary. We already got a magnificent defensive line.
Y'all do.
Gosh.
Y'all do.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, shit. As long as it's anybody but New England, so we good.
But it's over for them for a long time.
Good.
Ain't no good quarterbacks out there. And if they do get one, they're going to have to draft one in the first round, which means they're going to have to reach. Because I don't think that person will be there for the second round because they pick so far down.
Yeah.
So you never know. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. A better man. We'll see y'all next week.
Have a good one.